Hi there. So Scorpio, this is your love check-in for the rest of the month of April for you. So we're filming this right after the midpoint. As you know, it's been kind of a big deal. April 16th. What a portal. And I hope you are doing well throughout this transformative phase. 7 planets, celestial bodies, actually, 7 celestial bodies in the sign of Aries. It's interesting. I'll tell you, as an Aries, as a quadruple Aries, I find myself being I can see how these cards apply to me as well, in different ways perhaps, spiritually speaking. I find myself feeling one word, and if you resonate with this word, drop a comment please below, or just let me know. Attunement. The word is attunement. So many of you might be feeling that higher level of sensitivity perhaps to the things around you, to your environment, outer environment and inner environment. Very important. At this time, when it comes to love, you are at a critical juncture, right? Traffic light. Free will is at play. Here's the thing. Not everybody that hears the call, the spiritual call, will answer. And especially if you are in a relationship where you are more attuned to your spirituality, to the nature of how relationships, many of them, are meant to teach you how to reach your highest potential, your highest self's potential. You know that, but not everybody knows that. So people can hear the call and refuse it, and that is free will. That's what it is to be human, right? We chose to be human. We did not choose to remain just an energy form without, an energy source without form, excuse me. So what else is going on with this critical juncture and the element of free will that might be at play in Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective's current journey? You may be dealing with the Sagittarius. I chuckle because they're also being hit hard right now by all of the celestial energies around. And there it is. Insecurities and victim mentality. Someone in this relationship, whether it's you or the person that you're dealing with, doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, by the way, could be, dealing with a lot. And free will may be preventing them from taking that leap, right, into switching, or you, by the way, this might be you, switching from a victim mindset to a proactive, I am in charge of my own fate, my own life, the own path that I'm gonna take. And not only that, but my soul chose this path for a reason. Make me stronger, make me believe, make me a better, version of me than I was in my past life. Until that leap is made, and it does take a bit of a leap of faith, right? Whether you believe in God, Allah, Buddha, any gods or goddesses that come to your mind, angels, ancestors, spirit, universe, your light team, whatever you want to call it, the force, whatever. There comes a point, right? That critical juncture. That's when that step must be taken, or you don't, and then you don't get to ascend at that time. Could happen later. So this person, if it's you, I want you to think about this because my words will have triggered you. Are your insecurities making you have a victim mindset in your own life? If it's your person, that's where they're at. Okay? Spirit, give us one more card to show me what is Scorpio's mentality regarding this situation. I really feel like you're coming at it from a very clear perspective. I don't think that's you that's feeling insecure and having a victim mindset. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. You are aware that this is a telepathic type of connection. Something where random thoughts and intense feelings are brought about by the person on your mind, right? And vice versa. You notice patterns, images, or numbers. Perhaps, yeah, you might be seeing signs and synchronicities about this relationship. You are awakened. You are awakened, my friends. Scorpio, you usually are awakened. But the person that you're dealing with is not awake yet. They are so far refusing the call. And that is their free will. This person may be a bit of a charmer, charismatic Casanova at the back of the deck. So maybe a lot of admirers. You know, when people draw a lot of power from the external validation, right, rather than from their own internal validation, they become very prone to developing insecurities when that validation is, or even a piece of it, is withdrawn. So if you've withdrawn your loving energy, you're doting on this person, it will trigger insecurities, right? And a victim mindset. Oh, why doesn't anything work out for me? Why do bad things keep happening to me? Wrong way to think about life, regardless of your circumstances. Ooh, I am not sure. This started out very, very, serious. But I want to say, Scorpio, if this is you and if attunement is how you're feeling, I'm kind of proud of you, I'm not low-key proud of you. I'm very proud of you because it means that you are rising. You are rising. You're maturing. You're growing. You're transforming. And that is so you. That is so you. All right. All right. So Spirit, I was going to say something about Mars right now, Mars being in Aries, but we'll save that for another video. Okay. So there's an element of concern right now. Yeah. Because I know this relationship is at a critical juncture and you do too. Yeah. Concern. The concern is, has this relationship ended? Is it ending? One or both of you may be concerned about that. And some of this message that is following through Spirit right now is to release the outcome. It is not in your control at this point. That's funny. The expectation is there. You've put in a lot of work. My goodness, your ancestors are calling out to you right now. And they're holding space for you. You are a healer. Yeah. There are people who are jealous of you. I bet they're jealous of your connection to Spirit or how unbothered you are. The card of unbothered is not out here, but I just feel it for you. There's that jealousy. People are jealous. People around you, jealous. And you know what? Let it roll right off your back, okay? You could be a healer. Doesn't have to mean like in a tangible way right now. You were brought on this earth. You decided to incarnate on this earth in order to help people. Okay? You do it in your own ways. Now, yes, the relationship that we're talking about, you guys have both put in, or you at least have put in a lot. And there was and remains an expectation, and that's where the concern is coming from, okay? You must release that. You must release that. Because this is where you should be. Bliss, a state of bliss, a state of freedom. All right. Regardless of how other people are perceiving you, okay? So, Spirit, my goodness, I don't know how 10 minutes have gone by. But they have. So Spirit, let's see. Show me, how does the person on Scorpio's mind feel about them at this time? Them and this relationship with Scorpio. What are their thoughts, feelings? Thoughts and feelings, sure. Expected that. 9 of Wands, victim mentality right away. Queen of Swords, thinking about things cerebrally, not with their heart, only with their head. Oh my God, but there is a lot of love. Could be dealing with a water sign, guys, or an air sign. Oh, there is a lot of love. This is I see the love. King of Cups. This is a very deeply mature love, but they have not yet made the choice. It's like they feel it, but the way they express it is like a baby kind of love, like little baby steps, little sweet text messages, conversations that kind of seem to start with great potential, but never really lead anywhere, right? So you're like, hello? What happened? Are you not transforming? Because I am. That's what I'm getting from you right now. This person sees themselves at a crossroads. They could be at a distance from you, right? There could be a mountain range involved, body of water, like a big body of water, could be an ocean. Regardless, it's like this person's love has yet to cross into a realm that you can tangibly see, right? So, okay, telepathically or through dreams or even just random thoughts that come into your mind, yes, you know they love you, but have they shown it? No. Because I say that because they're coming across as a Queen of Swords, someone who, yeah, is very clear, but also very rigid, very structured, they're trying to be fair, but by repressing their loving nature, they are finding themselves in this position of being in the 9 of Wands, someone who is holding back, someone who is real, not just guarded, but they're like, I have put up with so much. Oh my God, I can't do anymore. Is Scorpio going to ruin my life? I really hope not. God, I expect Scorpio to ruin my life. I just see it, right? So they like expect things to not work out. So that's why they're keeping things really superficial with you. But there's depth. There is depth. They're just blocking it at this time. And the thing is, they haven't yet blocked it to the point where it's closed door. Okay? So there's still the chance that they will demonstrate their love. So let's see. What are Scorpio's person's most likely next actions towards Scorpio for the remainder of April? Juggling, waiting, grossness, walking away. No. Dang, guys. Judgment, though, at the back of the deck. Wait. It's just such a shame. Well, they sought clarity. They see you. They do see your value. They see who you really are. And I just feel like this person is like they're trying really desperately, to walk away, 8 of Cups, from the desire and the passion they feel. They want to come close to you, Knight of Wands, but no, they're like, no, cannot, 8 of Cups. Let me hold back. And then they get stuck. 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. They're like, hold on. Let me just pretend to be like boarding this ship of my own destiny, but I'm also actually looking back to see if Scorpio's following me. They want you to pursue them because they're blocking themselves from doing it. They're pushing themselves to walk away, and then they hold back, right? Then they pause. They're like, wait, actually, maybe I'll just like juggle things. 2 of Pentacles. They're like not very decisive. This is Spirit saying, hi, knocking on the door, Scorpio's person. Are you gonna heed the call? Are you going to listen? Judgment upright, though. Yes, many of them, it's like I think many of them will know. But then here's the thing. I think Spirit's call they will reach your person, right? Meaning their intuition. They'll hear their intuition, spiritual intuition speaking. And just after they decide to walk away from you, from this connection, they pause. And then they're left like in this Two of Pentacles stage, like, maybe that's not what I should do. So I don't see a direct, like a big action. I see like, okay, they start to move away and then they pause and stop. And that's very frustrating for you. I mean, no one has to be a reader to know that, right? You know that. You're like, yeah, it's been frustrating. Thanks. Some of you are on a timeline ahead of this reading, right? So please remember, only take what resonates. Leave the rest, okay? Because it's meant for other people if it's not meant for you. This is a collective message. Yeah. This relationship, wow. Queen of Cups at the back. Again, that love, this could be a counterpart connection. There's so much love here. And I'm beginning to feel sad, which means you are in this reflecting, looking back energy. The nostalgia is there. Both of you feel it. This is a relationship that was meant to be with that Six of Cups, to teach you something. And you were always meant, with the Wheel of Fortune, to move forwards from it. It was meant to create, it was meant to be a catalyst for both of you, so that you could stop feeling like you were powerless in your own lives. Emperor, Five of Pentacles. This is when the Five of Pentacles precedes the Emperor. It just means you were left, you go from feeling like you don't have control over your life to, no bitches, I control my life. No one controls my life. Yeah. There's the Aries fire speaking. This time that we're in right now, everyone is, and regardless of what sign you are, everyone is being given a chance to discover who they are meant to be. When you came to this earth, right? When you were incarnated in this life, you had a reason. Spirit is trying to remind you what that reason is at this time. And this relationship was absolutely part of that whole path. So all of the drama, all of the pain, all of the sadness, I know it's not, it's like, as a human, I want to be like, yeah, I know it sucks. Like, could we not do this a little bit more sweetly, a little bit more gracefully? No. Spirit's like, no, that's not how you learn. It's like really letting go and believing that all of this was meant to make you who you are meant to be. And you could be dealing, I have seen a lot of fire signs out here. You could be dealing with a Leo, but I inherently feel that this is about you regaining a sense of who you are, what you want in your life, who you want around you, and being confident, because the Strength card follows the Emperor. Of course, the Emperor has strength, right? You are meant to be the king, queen, right, of your life. Hi, Daisy is joining me. Hold on. All right, so I'm going to get you some advice, and then we are going to talk about outcomes, the most likely outcomes, okay? So Spirit, what is your advice for my Scorpios this month? Keep your guards up. Seven of Wands, okay? Protect yourselves. But, do it with a little bit of style. Yeah. You guys, yeah. Empress at the back of the deck. So this is about a journey into yourselves, the love you deserve. Give yourselves the love that you deserve. And you know what? I don't see you. The advice is Spirit is saying you are stuck in your head and you will remain stuck in your head, right? Why? Because you really love this person. This Two of Cups, of course, I told you it's a soulmate connection. There is, the love still remains. Love doesn't just dissolve. It remains. When it's real, it remains. And it just changes form, maybe, right? Or expression. Put that love into yourself. You keep replaying events of the past. Allow yourself the time and patience. Give yourself the patience that is needed at this time to receive love. Seven of Pentacles. Invest in things that will yield results at a later date. This is not a time for chasing, right? This is a time for protecting your heart and sharing the love that you used to give to the person on your mind to yourself instead. Try that and see how you feel afterwards. So this is a pause, reflect, and not so much like the Hermit reflect, but pause and reflect on the things that make you feel like you are an empress or emperor, right? So what makes you feel like you are in charge of your own kingdom, right? And this person is going to hold back, okay? So I wouldn't worry about them coming towards you, but Spirit, show us the outcome by the end of the month. What do you see happening in Scorpio's love lives? Okay, that's Temperance. Not bad. Ooh, dang. Some of you maybe, some of you may, it's like, I don't know, but I see a couple things here. Some of you, regardless, there's going to be some people that get jealous, and they're going to stay jealous and let them be jealous, okay? You don't have to deal with that. Your ancestors, your angels, your spiritual team, they will deal with that. You don't worry about that. Don't ever let other people's talk get you down. Because they don't know you, right? You know you. Maybe a few people that are super close to you know you, but nobody else knows you. All right. So what does Spirit see happening? I see Spirit saying, hi, new opportunity in love, or a new person, or something that sparks someone really sparks your interest. And you're like, wait, what was that? You're gonna, Ace of Wands. There's desire here. There's passion. There's like reignition, right? Page of Wands. You're going to be, either if this is a new person, this is you going out there back in the dating world and like actively starting to get to know someone not deeply. Get to know someone playfully, the opposite of deeply, I'm sorry. Adventurously. I'm up for anything kind of thing, you know? And then you do have the Sun with the Temperance. So I see a lot of clarity, happiness, joy, happiest card in the deck. You guys will be blissfully together with that Four of Wands. This is a relationship. So that just starting to date picks up speed, right? And you guys are both going to probably try to calm things down a little bit. Temperance. Keep it balanced. Don't get in over your heads. Don't go too fast. Don't go too slow. You're going to find just the right pace. And if this is the person I am going to ask if this is the person that you were dealing with before, because I don't think so, but maybe. Spirit, is this new love that is entering into Scorpio's lives? Ace of Pentacles, new love, new opportunity. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands. I think this is new love. I think this might be multiple people. Nah, this is actually, nah, one person. One person, sorry. I don't see it as being the person from your past. I see this as being new. Ace of Pentacles, new. Page of Cups. Starts out small and cute. Whole hell of a lot of fire ensues. Could be a fire sign, guys. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. You're very attracted to this person. They're going to make you feel so alive. I mean, yeah, you're going to feel so good. I think you're just going to be basking in they're going to be like doting on you. I bet it. They're just going to be thinking you are so incredible, the light of their lives. That's why Temperance came out, by the way. Just, don't let it get too much to your head, but enjoy. All right, so I actually think that's a beautiful way to end your message, but I do want to get one oracle card for you. What's your oracle message? This is a bird deck. Two. Falcon, damn. Okay. Wow, I see this for you guys. And the titmouse, I know, it's a funny name. But listen, with this comes a message of be thoughtful, be resourceful, right? And have confidence. Embrace that fire energy. Embrace the wands. Falcon, power, efficiency, movement. Honestly, this feels so transformative for you right now. This moment, whatever ensued with that person from your past, maybe someday they come back into your life. But at this point, I think this is all about allow it to be a lesson, because a new opportunity in love is so close, right? And you have to be in a space that you're able to spot it, okay? And, if you're wallowing in the past, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. But take the time you need. I'm not trying to rush you. Take the time you need. I know there was deep love, and the love still remains. You can still love someone, right? This is a controversial message, right? You can still love someone without, if they're not healthy for you at this time, or vice versa, or together, if you're not healthy together, right? You can love them, but also release the need to have that love take a particular form, all right? Okay, so good luck to you, my Scorpios, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.